Hey guys, okay, so today we're going to be reacting to this video by Psych2Go titled 10 Warning Signs of Depression in Teenagers. Um, I, I haven't been diagnosed with depression, but I think I have some symptoms of it. And I think some of those symptoms are going to be in this video that we're reacting to. Yeah, not much else to say other than let's check it out.
Hey Psych2Goers, and welcome back. Depression does not look the same in everyone.
Yep.
Did you know depression can look different in teens? Its manifestation is known to be influenced by several factors, external and internal, one of them being age. The adolescent brain is very plastic. That is, teenagers and adolescents go through a huge developmental period in their brains during this time. These changes are also paired with life stress unique to adolescence, and a brain that is not fully developed. This means that some mental health conditions, such as depression, may manifest differently in teenagers versus adults.
Yep, definitely. Some pre-adolescents may develop depression, but I think that the depression can become worse by their teen years, 13 to 17. And I'm unfortunately not an exception.
But it in no way means that they are any less significant. In this video, we're going to explore some signs of depression in teens. So with that said, here are 10 warning signs of depression in teens. Number 1, more irritability.
I tend to be I tend to be quite calm, but I can become quite irritable, mostly for people who like try to distract me. How do I say this? When my parents yell at me for something I barely do. Yeah, I don't like when my parents yell at me. I never liked it. It just makes you feel bad, you know?
Why do some teens seem to struggle with their temper? The teenage brain is already prone to mood swings.
Yep.
With so much forming and changing, they can have a hard time regulating emotions as it is. And with depression, these mood changes can heighten. According to an article from Very Well Mind, irritability and defiance are much more common in depressed teens than depressed adults. This may be because adults are generally more equipped to handle stronger emotions and are therefore less prone to acting out. Number 2, sensitivity to criticism.
I mean, it can go two ways. I think I can handle criticism sometimes, but sometimes I can't. I don't know. It could go either way, though.
Do you know a teen who avoids taking risks in fear of criticism? This may be a result of increased sensitivity to criticism, which is common in teenage depression. As reported in a study by Morin in 2020, it's normal to be a little nervous about what someone might say. However, depressed teens may find themselves so afraid that they avoid doing something they really love.
Just like this reaction. I don't know if oh my god.
Though the exact reason isn't clear, this may have something to do with the lower levels of self-confidence and self-worth that come along with depression.
I feel those, man.
It's important to notice that teens who find themselves in this spot aren't just lazy or insecure. There might be something more to the story.
Always something
Number 3, staying in their rooms a lot.
Yes, this is so me, bro. I cannot tell you how many times I agree with this statement.
Do you know a teenager who only seems to come out of their room for meals? Do they seem to
That's me, bro. That's me.
Disappear throughout the day? This may be a sign of depression. A common sign of depression in adults and teens is social isolation. Yeah. For many teens, your rooms are primarily what you consider to be your space.
Yep, my favorite room too. if I can stay in one place in for the rest of my life, it'll be this room.
That tends to be where you isolate. It's not that you don't want to see others or to be around them, but more so that your depression may be forcing you to only feel at ease when you're alone.
Yeah. So true. So true. I mean, I can tolerate other people as long as they're not too jerky. But I really love my alone time. I really love. Maybe that's why my social skills are so bad.
Number 4, selective social withdrawal.
Isn't that the same as...
Do you know a teen who seems to withdraw from certain people, but not others? It turns out that depressed teens tend to socially withdraw more selectively than adults. Typically, depressed teens might hold on to close friendships and relationships and isolate from family.
Well, I only have like 2 friends, and a couple of acquaintances, and they're all at school. So I don't think I can relate to this too much.
Adults, by contrast, tend to isolate an equal amount from almost all of the relationships in their lives. Number 5, throwing themselves into work. Do you know a teen who seems to bury themselves in schoolwork? Does it seem like they spend a long time working? There are multiple reasons for this, but among other things, this could be a sign of teenage depression.
Well, not wanting to do homework could also be a sign. like you just don't want to do anything. I don't know. I don't think I spent too much time on homework.
Is a common coping mechanism for depression, and teens often have a heavy plate of work. Thus, some of you resort to temporarily distracting yourself with assignments, even those that might not be due anytime soon.
I think this might be I think I might relate to this more if I have if I ever get a job.
Number 6, slipping grades. On the flip side, another common sign of depression in teens is that their grades might slip. On the outside, this may look like...
I think I relate to this somewhat. I've never got anything below a C. I only gotten 1 C in my life, and that was in my AP biology class. Yeah, AP Bio.
Laziness, but this could be a sign of something bigger. Schoolwork is demanding, and depression can take a toll on someone's mental state.
Facts, bro, facts.
Therefore, if a teenager's grades are slipping, it might be because depression is taking away the energy and motivation for them to do their best.
Sucks everything out of you.
Number 7, harder time focusing.
Yo, I cannot tell you how much I relate to this. I think this is also, I think it's also an ADHD symptom too. But both are practically the same.
Do you, or does a teen you know, seem to have a harder time concentrating than normal? With anything from schoolwork to hobbies, a harder time focusing on everyday tasks could be a sign of teenage depression. According to Smith and others in a study published in 2020, depression can be very energy-consuming, and as a result, many teens find it harder and harder to concentrate, even on things that would normally capture their attention. Like other signs on this list, it's important not to assume laziness if you...
Yeah, so true, bro. So true. I get pretty annoyed when people think depression and laziness are the thing. Bro, they're clearly not.
Notice this in yourself or in a teen around you. Difficulty concentrating could be a sign of not only depression, but a number of mental health issues that are not your fault. Number 8, changes in energy. Does a teen close to you appear suddenly more restless or sluggish? Both of these changes in energy could be signs of depression. According to Stanford Children's Health, sluggishness in depressed teens shows up in their speech, reactions, and movement.
Yes.
The same article explained that depression-related restlessness can look like fidgeting or acting up publicly. A consistent change in energy or out-of-character behavior could indicate an issue beneath the surface. Number 9, changes in daily habits. Do you notice different eating or sleeping patterns in a teen? Similar to adults, changes in sleep and appetite are common signs of teenage depression. Whether eating and sleeping too much
Yep, I relate to that. I tend to overeat quite a bit.
or too little, teens with depression often find themselves taking less care of their health and well-being. Every once in a while, catching up.
I want to let y'all know that I've never done a drug, and I've never drank. I've never taken any drugs a day in my life. But yeah, I'm still feeling all the symptoms of bad health. I mean, it's crazy to think that even just doing nothing can also be detrimental to your health, not just drugs and alcohol.
On sleep or not feeling as hungry is totally normal. However, a consistent shift to unhealthy habits could be a sign of something larger. And number 10, physical pains. Did you know that depressed teens tend to have more pronounced physical pain than depressed adults?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, not from any external force, just within the mind. Like, my like, after walking for like 10 minutes, my feet start to get hurt. And when I exercise, it's usually pretty painful. Not too painful, but pretty painful.
According to Help Guide, depressed teens tend to be more impacted by aches and pains than depressed adults. These physical pains can be anywhere in the body and seem spontaneous. Stomach aches, headaches, and cramping throughout the body are all equally possible.
Especially headaches.
If you or a teen you know continues to ache without any other physical condition, it could be a physical manifestation of depression.
Yeah.
Regardless of age, depression is a very real and very serious mental illness.
Very, very real. Anyone who doesn't believe it, oh my gosh,
creep onto you silently. Therefore, it helps to keep an eye out for its snare. But you don't have to fight it all on your own. Don't be afraid to ask for help, nor let the stigmas attached deter you. No matter how bad it gets, there's always hope that things can get better.
I don't know about me. I don't know if things will get better.
Reaching out to a psychologist or a counselor and getting the help you need can not only improve your life, but also encourage others to break away from the stigmas to seek help.
I don't know if I'll consult a therapist. Probably just text messaging, if that's okay with them.
We hope we were able to give you some insight into common signs of teenage depression and how it may differ from depression in adults. Did we miss anything? What are some other areas it manifests differently? Leave a comment down below and please feel free to share any thoughts you have as well. If you find this video helpful, be sure to hit the like button and share it with those out there figuring out the complexities of this disorder.
I think you missed self-loathing. Yeah, I think that's one thing. That's one thing that you didn't cover. Yeah, that's very prevalent in people with depression. But yeah, that's the reaction. Thanks for watching, and yeah, goodbye.